Hello, Kimberly Loving here, founder of My Gut Health Coach. I help women in bloat, balance hormones, and regain their energy. And today I'm going to talk about the drive-thru. It's Friday, and so many people are busy every night of the week, not just on Fridays. So I thought I would do a live with holidays approaching, to help you out and to give you some value and to bring up some things that you may have already known, but sometimes out of sight, out of mind, you don't think about it, and we get caught up in ruts. Why do you want to avoid the drive-through? If you have a family, you have kids, or even it's just you, there's so many toxins that are in the foods that are in most fast food restaurants. I won't say all, there's some good ones out there, but even the good ones are loaded up with, servings are huge. You're loaded up with way more sodium than what your body needs, carbs, all the other things. But the regular kind, like you're talking about the, fast food restaurants we grew up with, those, I avoid them like the plague. I mean, they have different ingredients here in the States than they do in other countries, because some of the ingredients in like the bread or the buns that are in those hamburgers are not even allowed here. They're not allowed there. They are allowed here. Why is that? I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with, I don't know. I don't even want to get into that because it's a little bit political. That being said, if it's not good enough for them, they don't want to eat it, why do I want to put it in my body? I don't want to do that. And I most certainly don't want to give it to my kids. I've seen the effects of what food can do to my kids. Food's not evil. Processed food is. So food is not evil. Processed food is. And if you're feeding yourself that stuff every day, and I get it. Families are busy. You got soccer, you got, whatever. You're taking your kids to this practice or that practice, or you got this going on, that going on, or you worked late, you're hungry. So here, take a deep breath. And I'm just going to give you some ideas. First one, I'm going to start with the obvious, and that's meal planning. You knew I was going to say that, right? So meal planning can take really not that long if you do it right. You have to schedule it. You have to put it in your schedule. Sunday evenings, when I do any of my planning for my schedule, for my week, meals, whatever, that's when I do it. And go to the store, or maybe Saturday morning is when I do it, and I go to the store later that day. That's when I have the meal plans and the stuff in place. If you're not doing that, or at least taking the time to get the food in the house, that's a problem. That's part of the problem, because if you don't have it on hand and you only have the other kind of stuff available, then of course you're probably going to hit a drive-through. Number 2, use and get to know your crock pot and your Instant Pot if you have one of those. Those have been lifesavers for me. On busy days, it is so easy, even the night before. So let's say I'm using a recipe and it's got a lot of different ingredients. Chop them up the night before. Throw it in a bag, or, and then in the morning I just dump it into the crock pot, turn it on, done. Dinner's done. Simple. And a really easy, so let's say you don't have any time. I have a recipe where I usually use chicken thighs because they're inexpensive, and by the time this is done, you can't even really tell what it is, but and you can even put them in the crock pot frozen. So you can be so last minute that they're thrown in the crock pot frozen, and add about a tablespoon of cumin and or a teaspoon. We'll say a teaspoon of cumin. I don't measure anything, FYI, but about a teaspoon of cumin and a cup of salsa, and put it in the crock pot, turn it on. When you get home, you can put it in a tortilla. A lot of times I'll just make a thing of brown rice, add it on top. I always have guacamole in the fridge, or whatever topping. So it's like a Mexican bowl night. Super, super, super easy. Open up a can of black beans to go alongside of it, organic, or make your own. I sometimes will make a big batch of black beans, package them up and stick them in the fridge. But that's an easy one. So I gave you an easy one. You don't even have to write that down. Just remember chicken, salsa, cumin. That's it. That's all you got. And, salt it if you need to. Okay. So meal plan, crock pot. Okay. Let's say you're like, oh, I'm not even organized enough to throw something in the crock pot, and I'm really hungry because something blew up at work and now I don't have any time. How about a smoothie? So have a smoothie. That's easy. Put a good protein in it. I've done this even with kids. Have a salad with it. Throw your greens in the smoothie if you don't want to eat a salad with your smoothie. I don't know, but that's easy. On your weekend shopping, make sure you have those ingredients on hand so that on nights that maybe things don't work out the way you wanted them to work out, that's an easy thing. And it's way, way, way better than grabbing a burger and fries or whatever, fill in the blank from whatever place. Okay, and my last one, and I know there's families that do this, but have breakfast for dinner. You know how easy and quick it is to like cook up an egg, or, we have like a paleo pancake mix that's like, all you do is add water. That's easy. Anybody can do that. My kids make their own eggs. Like that's not hard. It's nutritious. You can throw a salad in with it, or, a side of veggies, or not. If it's a busy night, there's a lot of nutrition in eggs. If you can get a farm-raised eggs, even better, but lots of nutrition in eggs, and it's, a pretty good complete meal. So I hope you found these tips helpful and at least front of mind. Oh, on eggs, I thought of something else. Boil some eggs. Keep it in your fridge. Already done deal. So that's super easy too. Have, eggs and salad. I don't know, whatever. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, you can download my complimentary Regain Your Energy Boosting Bundle. And then you will be on my email list, and I send out recipes, blogs periodically, so you can get all the goods. So thank you for listening, and I wish you a wonderful weekend.